Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ya ikhwa fi din al-Islam.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Ana ismi Abdul-Kareem Dawood Abdullah. Huwa akhi Muhammad Adams. We're here today to talk about polygamy and how it's beneficial and why it's like a lot of sisters that don't accept it and think that it's wrong and like the rulings that goes with that opinion, because basically you saying that you know something better than Allah and His Messenger by saying that you don't agree with this. You feel me? Allah knows best. Allahu Alam. So when something is legislated by Allah and His Messenger, who are we to try to change that or say that I don't agree with it or I don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like anything that Allah says, we should. For one, we should have our ears open to it. We should be it's gonna soften your heart with anything from Allah. So you should open your ears to it and consider it. But for that thing in particular, it's like. It's such a big topic because it makes people wonder why. Why does Allah say that? Or what type of situation would call for a second or a third or a fourth wife. And it's something I'm kind of off guard with it, but me myself, I never even told you, but I was always raised like with my father having another wife. You know what I'm saying? Like how we were on the way to get my son. I used to stop through my pops, man, at his other wife's house, get something to drink, rest and keep it pushing, But so it's not a bad thing, or it's not that I've seen a very the person who gave me Islam, showed me Islam and how to live righteous, this was something that he practiced, so it's not something that I frown, my mind in particular, just frowns at, but for the others who do, man, I'm gonna let the brother clear that up a little bit, man, or
I don't know. I think that it is. It's cool for some brothers, and for some brothers it's not for. You know what I mean? And like. It's for some sisters and some sisters, some brothers. Like, you know what I mean? Like it just varies because some brothers might not be able to deal with 4 wives justly or 2 wives justly. They might favor one other tree with better, you feel, and that's a sin. You feel me? It ain't just for you to just be like no pervert or dude like, I got 2 wives, I'm finna go bust this, then bust this. Like, it's about, you feel me, maintaining and taking care of the women, you feel me? And like how we out the women are more in number than us. We outnumbered, you know what I mean? So you feel me? It's like only makes sense to be like that, you feel me? We got females out here being dykes now and being gay, you feel me? Because it's just like it's a shortage on good men, you feel me? And in Islam, you should want for your sister what you want for yourself, just like for the men should want for their brother what they want for themselves. It's like the Sahaba, some of them had more than one wife, and then the Ansar and the Muhajirin, and then the Ansar gave the Muhajirin like one of their wives, like which one you want better, like, and you can have her. And he tried to give him half of his dough. Like, you feel me? Like the Muslims back then, the Sahabas, they was icy, bro. You feel me? They had way more iman. You feel me? They fought in the path of Allah. They wanted to die as martyrs. That's a big thing that, you feel me, a lot of Muslims lack nowadays. Everybody's scared to die. They don't believe what happened. You don't believe in your Creator's promises no more. You feel me? You only believe in the parts that don't got nothing to do with dying or fighting or nothing. Like
that ain't him, man. I was gonna say that ain't G, man. That ain't him, man. That ain't Muslim, man.
It's not, man. You feel me? We supposed to be warriors or scholars, man. You feel me? Or both.
But it's just like, man, Allah tells us, man, He creates us in ranks, so. Some brothers, man, out here, they got they have a bigger task, in this dunya. You know what I'm saying? With pushing a message or you know, just what their purpose is in life, you know. So that has to be fulfilled. You know, they may travel, they may be you know, they some brothers, man, brothers who had that inside of them know what I'm talking about, man. Your mind just does 1,000, man. You doing a million things all the time, and your heart and your brain and your life, you know, you had that captivity, you feel me, inside of you feel me. That shit is locked in there, bro, and it's like you be wanting to take off, but real Ahks don't take off on the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you catch me. Like you gotta, you know, a man needs a woman to elevate. You feel me?
Yeah.
So if you got one wife and you rocking, you got everything on lock in your city and how you doing, but what if you push harder than that? What if everything you do is bigger than that? What if you get money and do things in 5, 6, 7 halal different ways? You know? One wife might not, you know, for me personally, bro, that's the only thing that applied for my life. For that, some Ahks be like, man, I'm a player, I gotta be a Sunni Mac, man. So what better way to do it than just, you know, marry a couple of them and, you know, be cool. But you know, only thing I can see, man, is like for me personally is you know, just being around, like I said, moving around so much and doing so much all the time. One woman can't fulfill all that, man. She can't be everywhere with you, you know. You gotta hold it down. You gonna be 100 no matter what. But that's just for personal, man.
And you know, one sister told me something that was so crazy. It was totally not halal either. And it was just like, I was trying to explain something to her about polygamy, right? And she was just like, well then, I want to be able to do it too then. And I'm like,
man,
I'm like, strike for Allah. I'm like, what? I'm like, why would you want to do that? Like, that's not permissible first. Like, you feel me?
Bro.
But then, and then with that, like, okay, let's say you do that and you got 2 husbands. Who the baby daddy then? You feel me? It's just like, it don't make no sense. Like, Allah make things happen for a reason. Just like in the Salat, like the oldest men stand in the front, the little kids stand in the back, then the little girls and the women stand all the way in the back. Not because, you feel me, women are lower or anything. It's just to keep the ones that'll be attracted to each other away from each other so they can focus in their Salat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like everything got its reasons and purposes in Islam. Like we shouldn't even try to question it.
The reasons why not, man, you got a real topic with this one, man. Like, the reasons why not.
Why not?
They come with a lot of them, man. I'm trying to think of the worst, and you know, the best one. It's really the worst one, though.
The worst one?
But that is the worst one, I think, though, man. Why can't we do it too, man?
That is like...
Real talk, man. You right on the ball with that one, man.
It's just like it ain't nothing like, it's like you're not gonna gain anything good with that. Like, it's no barter in it. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know, it's even thinking that, like, it's like, come on now.
Man.
I don't know, I wouldn't even like, once that all the way turned me off, I didn't even want to marry the sister no more. I'm cool.
Come on, man. For real, bro. It's a no-go for sure.
I was like, I'm cool like that. Like, you is it? No, I'm sure. I didn't say that. I was thinking that in my head though. Like, what? Like, for real? Like, actually, you would want to do that? Like,
what are some of the main reasons that you know, that brothers and sisters get married? You know, just period.
Man, number one is just the completion of half of your deen.
Yeah, of course.
And then, like, that's the main purpose, and it's an order and a command of Allah. The Prophet says it's a good thing, it's barakah, and you know, you want to go to the halal and stay away from the haram. You know, we all get caught up in situations in life, you feel me? Like, it's hard, you feel me?
What about?
Especially being like a convert, you know, a revert to Islam, you feel me? Because I was used to, you feel me, just doing the food, like, you know what I mean? And then I had to transition and transform into a new, like, you know what I mean? Like, so it's like, I would like happily like to be married hecka easy and like, you know what I mean, and it just be Gucci, like, cause it's hard. I'm 32, you feel me? I ain't like, I'm in my prime, you feel me? I'm ready to, you know what I mean? Like, so it's just like, a nigga can't be single, bro, like that, like, you feel me?
Yeah, you have temptation. It's like, man, and it's like even worldly reasons too, you know. People have financial obligations and think things that are holding them back in life, or people want to travel to places that they can't, you know, unless they're married, or you know, you want to have children, or you already have children, and you know, not a way to care for them very well, or whatever it may be, you know. But all of these reasons, any one of these reasons, rather, you know, you don't think that another woman could come along and not have just half of one of those reasons, you know, needing a husband in our life? You know, if you see everything that you see in the husband that you have, and you know that he's a real man, you know, you don't want that for your sister?
Like,
what if she came first?
For me.
What if she came first?
Yeah, and it was the other way around. You were like,
you would be hoping she did for you to, you feel me? For something real. You know what I'm saying?
Or would you just be like, nah, I don't believe in it, even though you know you like them?
I'm a hog. My real Muslim. You feel me? I'ma just hog him. You feel me? He can't even really stay after Juma too long, man. Everything, I'm honking the horn.
Straight up, dog.
Real,
with
bro.
The business, dog.
But that's one big thing with me, bro. It's like, you ain't the only one, bro. Man. You're not the only one, sister. I said, bro, but you know what I'm saying? You ain't the only one. Man. For real, bro. And,
straight up, dog.
And then it's a test for men, because it's like, man, Allah puts you, it's like between a rock and a hard place, man. It's like, you turn your back on a sister, or you know, sometimes I actually be trying to shoot him to a cool Ahk, or like, you know, it's a lot of the time, but it's like, man, you know what Allah put in front of you, bro, and for what reasons, and you know what you feel inside your heart about who you are, how like I was saying, about how your life is and where you are and stuff you're doing. So it's like, you know, you have to act accordingly. You know what I'm saying? And nobody determines, you know, what action you take other than Allah. You know what I'm saying? If you're really a slave of Allah. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. So it's like, for women, it can, you know, or men, right? This could be a real, it can make you or break you if you don't think about it and talk about it, because and feel the right way about it, because you know, if it does come up in life, you know, the real Muslim is gonna go, the real Muslim man, he's gonna go the way that Allah says he should go. You know what I'm saying? And if he's going that way, and you really have a problem with it, and that's Quran, you know what I'm saying, you through.